Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you an unboxing / overview video of the brand new Nike Ordem match ball. Now the Nike Ordem will take over as the official match ball for the current Nike Insight in La Liga, the Premier League, as well as the Serie A starting next season, and also will be used in a lot of the friendly matches for all the Nike sponsored teams as we approach the 2014 World Cup. Now, as far as the Nike Ordem itself goes, it retails for $150 US, which is not uncommon for an official match ball. It's the same price as the old one, so there has been no price increase, which is a little bit of a positive. And if you are interested in getting one of these for yourself, there will be a Buy It Now link down below in the description, along with an exclusive SR4U coupon code to get yourself some additional discounts. Now, as far as the Ordem itself goes, from a visual standpoint, it is very, very unique, and I'm curious to hear what your opinions are. Personally, I love the look of this ball. If you were just to look at the ball not knowing it was a soccer ball, you probably wouldn't guess it's a soccer ball just because of all the unique shapes of the panels and just the unusual styling of the ball altogether. But again, I really like the look of it. I'd be curious to hear your opinions down below in the comments. Now, what makes this ball look so unique is one, of course, the colors and graphics, but two, the panels on the ball that almost appear to be in a random pattern. And in the online pictures that they've showed of the Ordem, it's very difficult to kind of see the pattern on the ball. The Adidas Brazuca is one that comes to mind in terms of ball that features very unique panel shapes, but something like this to me just is very, very unusual. And like I said, it's almost difficult to say that this is even a soccer ball, but obviously in person it feels very good. It's very balanced, it's perfectly round, and it has a lot of soccer ball characteristics, which is what you would expect from, of course, a soccer ball. Now, as far as the graphics themselves go, this is the launch color, so it doesn't feature any kind of specific branding to a team or a league or anything like that. But what you do get is a very, very brightly colored soccer ball. So you get, obviously, your bright orange with a bright yellow accent color, kind of a tribal pattern going throughout the yellow, as you can see, which is a nice little detail that I didn't really notice too well online. And then you have your Nike radar pattern, which is essentially Nike's technology that is designed to allow the ball to spin in pretty much any direction at any speed and never turn into one single color or a blur, if you will. This makes for better clarity for both players and goalkeepers, allowing them to more easily determine how fast as well as what direction the ball is spinning at all times, making everybody have a much easier time in terms of judging the ball when it comes to crossing and shots and stuff like that. So kind of a neat little technology from Nike. They've been implementing it a lot on their soccer balls over the last couple of years, and the Ordem is no different. It features this kind of arrow-shaped pattern that is not too far off from the current Insight, as you guys can tell. And like I said, it's navy blue with your lime green accents. You're going to find one single Nike swoosh on the front as well as one single Nike swoosh on the back. I guess if you want to call it the front and back of a soccer ball, that's a perfect sphere, but whatever. You got your Nike Ordem branding right there. You can see it says Nike Ordem official match ball. You're also going to find a FIFA approved logo as well as the radar branding on one single panel of the ball. Give you guys a quick look at the valve as well, which is pretty small and very well tucked away on the ball. It doesn't make for a hard spot or anything like that. Now, as far as the panels themselves and the overall design, like I mentioned, it is extremely unique, and at first glance, it's kind of difficult to tell what the pattern actually is. Now, it's a 12-panel design. All the panels are weld fused together, so there's no stitching on the ball, unlike past match balls from Nike. It also makes for a more perfectly round ball, I've noticed, just because there is no stitching. Everything is very evenly laid out across the surface of the ball. But there are actually only 12 panels, and like I said, at first glance, it appears that there are tons and tons of panels on this ball. But I think the easiest place to see it is right here where the FIFA approved logo is. You can see that at the bottom of the FIFA approved logo, you're going to find a pentagon shape going all the way around. This is one single panel, and like I said, there are 12 of these in total. And you guys are probably looking at that and seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels, but there's actually only one. What you're going to notice if you go right to the corner, you can see that this actually isn't one panel. It's one single piece that has these little grooves going throughout to make up what appears to be several different panels on the ball. And the reasoning behind this is Nike's Nike Aero Track technology. These grooves are actually designed to grip the air and provide better aerodynamics for the ball, which are supposed to lead to better kind of a better predictability to the ball itself, meaning that when you kick it straight, you know that 10 times out of 10 it's going to go straight. And this is something that I've talked about when it comes to high-end soccer balls in general, is that I like them to be very, very predictable, and it kind of has that put it where you want it type of feel, if you guys know what I'm talking about. That's something that Nike is really, really preaching with the Nike Ordem. And of course, I can't justify whether or not it works or not just because I haven't used the ball yet. But coming from the Nike Insight and any of their past match balls, they tend to fly very, very true and tend to be very predictable and very consistent, which is something that I've always been a big fan of. And I'm just very curious to try out the Ordem because, like I said, they're really preaching this as one of the main features for the Nike Ordem. They're saying it's their most advanced soccer ball to date. And from the looks of it, it definitely is that. As far as other features of the ball itself, the paneling on the outside is a 3-layer design. There's 3 different materials that are fused together to make up the paneling. It has a very similar feel to the Nike Insight in that it's firm, but at the same time still has a nice responsiveness to it. It does have that same type of texturing to it on the outside like you will find on the Nike Insight, as well as what Nike's been using on their soccer balls for a number of years now, just designed to allow for a better kind of wicking away of water in wet types of playing conditions. It also adds a little bit of texture to the ball that also feels very high quality in my opinion, and it also features a carbon latex bladder, which really doesn't mean all that much, just means that it's a very high quality bladder, which is basically the part of the ball that holds all the air. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for the Nike Ordem and all of its technical specifications. Again, be sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this guy. If you have any questions as well, leave a comment. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to support it with a like. Also, if you guys are interested in getting one of these for yourself, again, the Buy It Now link can be found down below in the description. Other than that, though, guys, subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest soccer gear. You can find all of my social media information down below in the description. And other than that, hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.